All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wilson. His first throw is an interception. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Airing it out to start this drive. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down from the gun. Intended for Smith-Njigba, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Complete here to Bowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 40. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Working quickly here. To throw, here's Wilson. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. Running left is Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Wilson out of the pistol. He puts some power on a deep one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field, and the tone of this drive.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Wilson. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Wilson now from the gun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Raiders get the game's first points here in the second. Brock Bowers, the touchdown! Carlson adds the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They're going play action. That's caught for the 1st. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From midfield now. Gets this to Fant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Walker on 1st down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing all the way to the end. It connects on the deep shot. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. So that brings them to third down. Here's Wilson to the air. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
70 ready. 70. Let's go now. 65. Yeah, 65. Ready.
Wilson now, first and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points in the lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Second and 10 now. Taking his shot deep down the field and go. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Wilson now. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Second and 1. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Wilson looking to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. Pushing it up past the 30. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Pass play on 1st and 10. It's caught Metcalf. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 5. Buying some time right. And they take him down right along the 30. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Right side into the hands of Adams. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw from Wilson. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, it denies the first down.
From the 44 here on second down. Connecting on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Walker hauls it in. Takes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A give up the gut to Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Ready.
He'll throw it. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Room to run inside the 20. And he's He's going to get it down to the 18-yard. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd and 7. He's on the move. It's a Seattle touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down. Play action, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready, go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running is Walker. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. David Long getting to the spot that time.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. This, our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, it's Wilson. He'll get this one to Adams. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And after that... Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 60. At the 60. Check go.
Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Catch made over the... Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. He got him the ball back.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Staying with Walker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. Could go right over their head.
Going power with a big tight end. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
To the ground with Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Wilson now off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Juke the defender. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Has a hole left, room to run. It's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 38, Raiders 35.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready, and
Running with Walker again. Broke through the tackle. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Looking to the air here. Finds a man right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Set.
2nd and 3 now.
Go.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. Hut.
Running left, here's Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Back to throw it. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Got it. Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length, it may not.
This is brought in at the 15. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. To throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it. The back grabs it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Top 19.
They kick the running back in motion. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Throwing now. This to win the game. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10 now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ready?
At the 46-yard line.
Go! 13, 5 here. Rocco leading. They stand.
They've got a man in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. On the move, headed right. Finds his target, Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tight. Panther 79 Bronco. Check up.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Set. 60 back. Warriors 17. Mustang 19. Ready?
2nd and 4. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Once more, it's Wilson. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there.
There you go. Track. Track 60. Yep.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Tag.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics. Not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.